Down low. Y'all are down low, honey. Y'all are down low. Let me see how we can adjust so everybody can see us peacefully. How are y'all doing? Great day to you all. Hey, Lisa. Hey, everybody coming in the live. Share the live, support the vibe, tap the screen. Don't be mean. We are in 3D. I appreciate you all being here with me. I hope you can hear me clearly. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? I hope you all can. I appreciate you. Let's move y'all just a tad bit. I'm going to lift you up a little. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Let's see. Let's push y'all. We're adjusting, honey. We are adjusting. Let's adjust, honey. Let's adjust in all that we do. That's not what I want to hear from you. Details, the details of it, honey. The details. Hey, love, how are you? Now, what do we call ourselves over here? What is y'all called over here? It's just called build your honey. Let's see. We're connecting uh, biz building dots. Let's go live and large and living color, honey. Happiness is a choice. It is. Happiness is a choice. It so is a choice. Honey, let's see if we can do it. I appreciate y'all. Great day to you. Hey, welcome to Monday. Juneteenth is what they say it is. Let me fix because I don't want the girls to pop out on y'all today. How are y'all doing? I hope y'all got into the challenge this last week. Everybody say, hey, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Let me share with some of my friends. While y'all are here, I'm going to share with some of my friends, honey. Let me tell my friends, they may not come in, honey. I don't know how close of friends we are, but you know how live streaming and social media can be. People can be funny sometimes, but we're going to be talking about going through the next couple of days here in June, finishing out June. We're going to talk about I don't know if it's backwards for some of y'all. Some of y'all may not even be able to see it. Honey, we're going to be talking about what you do. Let's take off our background for everybody. Let's see. I need to mirror, make sure everybody's mirrored properly. Let's see. There we go. We talking about what you do, what you offer, and how you gonna offer it, honey. How are you out here? Are you gonna stand out on the corner? Are you gonna stand out in the corner and tell people what you got to what you got to offer? I was gonna say something else. What up, Poppy? I'm live. Poppy, I'm live. Guess what, Poppy? I'm live in 4D. I'm on four different damn places. I'm in four different damn places. Honey, come over to the kicker. Honey, don't bout time me. Sir, don't bout time me. I'm here. I made it. Hey, Miss Tila, I made it. I'm here. We are here. Which four? We are on kicker. We're on the tubage. We're on the grammar. And we're on BIGO. Honey, Bigo. That's the only one I'm going to name properly because I don't want them to be mad at somebody. Honey, I'm magical. I'm trying to live my best life out here. Miss Tila, choices are happiness. I mean, happiness is a choice. I'm going to say that completely backwards. Y'all, happiness is a choice. So I am grateful and thankful to be here. OG Marta pulling up in the building. Ira, come on now. Come on now. Don't talk about it, be about it. Marta, you gonna tell people you helping them with all of their social media and on these different ones, and we're gonna talk about where you can go live and who. I had to clean y'all face, forgive me. I had to let me make sure everybody's face is clean. Let me honey, before class starts here. Let's make sure everybody's face is clean. Can everybody hear me? Can you see me? Am I live and in living color? Honey, is it mic check? Mic check. Is this thing on? Hey, oh, big OBGY. Oh, honey, it's the names for me. The names for me keep me entertained. If nothing else, it's the names for me. Come on now, honey. You doing exams around this piece. So I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. As y'all can see, we got a microphone so you can hear me. It's not like my big mouth ain't big enough. Oh boy, Marta, wait until you get a hold of me. Honey, Miss Taylor, I love my superhero so much. I posted her twice in my stories today. Miss Taylor's superhero with that voice. And she comes through so elegantly. And she's coming to save me. Honey, I don't know if you coming to save me or, I was about to say something adult. Let's be nice. Let's be professional. Let's be professional. Happy Monday, everybody. To those of you that are watching me live, I appreciate you for pulling up on the scene. Don't be mean. Tap the live. What up, Bill? And if you got it, honey, throw a bean. That means a form of cryptocurrency. Whatever cryptocurrency you can tap in. If you got gifts, exclusives, share the live, support the vibe. Tell your friends to tell your friends to tell your friends. Marta is out here doing too much, honey. Y'all, we got a podcast. It's gonna be up out of this episode today. Let's see. Maybe I need to calm down. Yes, let me. I'm going to. What did I say I was gonna say when I started? I ain't even write it down, Miss Taylor. What, Bill? What the hell did I say I was gonna say when I started the podcast? So I know the recording, my cue that I'm recording, so that oh, honey, Miss Taylor, all of me, every last part of me, all the shits and shenanigans that come with her. I'm a live streaming lady of leisure and I enjoy it. I enjoy helping people out here. Why do I come and live stream and I offer free and paid stuff? Honey, truth be told, the truth is, honey, laying on my couch and watching the Jeffersons, Bewitched, and Laverne and Shirley, Happy Days, Family Matters, The Cosby Show. These are a lot of shows. Love Boat, Gilligan's Island, A Fantasy Island. Honey, I got plenty of shows. A lot of binging I can do. Why do I come out here in these streets to even talk to you? Why? Because I've learned over time how to become a thousandaire. There she is, honey. I'm here. A thousandaire by live streaming for a living in my leisure time. I've been retired officially. My husband and I actually talked about it. Officially, I've been retired for the past 10 years, honey. I was retired at 38 and didn't even realize it. Won't he do it? Won't he will? Because I have literally since 38 been working at my entrepreneurial journey, whether or not I wanted to go it full time. But I'm grateful and thankful to be in a household that supports, holds me down, lifts me up, that gives me the room that all the hard work and all the dues that I put forward, Crystal, all of the dues, great day to you, that I put forward are being paid back over to me in this time in my life, honey, and I claim the victory. Y'all know I'm about to drop bars today. It's Monday. It's Juneteenth. Let's get it on, honey. But before we do, y'all, I just finished watching Coach Stormy. Her and her cute blonde, honey, she got the haircut short. She got the blonde do. Miss Taylor, she got the waves too. Stormy got your waves too, honey. She a tight head too. Look, look, make a Stormy Wellington tight head and DM it too, honey. Holla at her. Hey, Bomb, how you doing? Honey, happy Monday, Crystal. Send that to her. Make a Stormy Wellington tight head and show her what the smarter agency be doing out here in these streets. And do her voiceover, honey. Do her voiceover. Just match her with one of her own videos. Miss Taylor. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She got the awakening coming. Go on, give her a little Stormy hero, superhero for the awakening. Honey, tell her we love her because she inspired me. And what she is authentically who she is Whether you like her, love her, or you don't want no more of her. Thank you, Bomb. You appreciate her for her organic, authentic self. Honey, she is about the dollars and the cents, and her cents give her dollars. So she about her bag. Yes, she's flashy, flossy, and all the way bossy. But guess what? Not everybody's like that. You don't have to be, but you can borrow her confidence, honey, and get where you need to be. Get the hell up out the trap, honey. Let's get out the trap. Every day, every day, every day, we get up out the trap. Hey, thank you, Coach Stormy Wellington. I will lead and not follow. I will create and not destroy. I am a force for good. I defy the odds. I set new standards. I am a leader. I am the head and not the tail. I am above and not beneath. I am the lender and not the borrower. I am loved by God. I am chosen by God. I am protected by God. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. And any tongue that rises up against me in judgment shall be condemned. Honey, you better talk nice about us. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, honey. Why? Because we are champions and we stay winning. It's our season. It's my turn. It's my season. It's my turn. I'm healthy. I'm happy. I'm humble. I'm healthy. I'm strong. I am a champion. I will be rich every day of my life. I will be healthy every day of my life. I remain wealthy every day of my life, and I will live the fullness of life and all God has for me, because I am a champion and I stay winning. I'm me, honey. Win, 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 no matter what. I am a champion and I stay winning. You winning, honey. You alive. It's my season. It's my turn. It's my season. It's my turn. I'm healthy. I'm happy. I'm humble. I'm wealthy. I am strong. I am a champion. I am winning. I am in a constant state of attracting all the good that I deserve and I desire. I am in a constant state of attracting all the good that I deserve and I desire. It's my season. It's my turn. What weapon formed against me shall prosper? No weapon formed against me shall prosper. And any tongue that rise up against me in judgment shall be condemned. It's my season. It's my season. It's my turn. It's my season. It's my turn. I will be wealthy every day of my life, and I will live the fullness of life and all God has for me. Honey, you better wake it up on them, gorgeous. I am a champion and I stay winning. Honey, we win, win, win no matter what. I am a champion and I stay winning. Thank you for the wins, honey. And thank you for the losses, because you just don't know. Miss Tila, thank you for pulling up on the tube of the you. Honey, you just don't know that the losses were just a lesson. The losses were just a lesson. Y'all is tight in my face over here on this side of the screen. Y'all is real close to me. Y'all is real close to me. I want to tighten y'all up on my face, honey. Hey, Drip Nails, how you doing? Oh, we can do it like this, honey, so you can't see her. You can't see her, but you can. Boop, 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 boop. Honey, she got the Bezos. I want to give you Bezos. We might share here. I'm just playing around on different platforms. So, hey y'all, how y'all doing? Great day to you. Great day. Me, my glasses, and my teeth came to say, hey, hey, how y'all doing? Honey, and my two strands that need a retouch. Hey, Maya, honey thug, where are you? I pulled the baby hairs out for y'all this AM. Y'all know I had to pull my baby hairs out just a little bit, Miss Tila. So for those of you that do not know me, I'm Marta the Smarter. Honey, she's smart, she's silly, and she's so damn sincere. Honey, I'm sincere about everything I say. If anything shall happen, let the chips fall where they may. She gonna drop bars on you. Now we have, thank you for produce extraordinaire, DJ LaFleur, that dropped my little beat in the background. My little beat, gorgeous, just my little beat. We got it going in the background. Y'all tap the screen, share the live, support the vibe, show some hearts, comment, interact, engage. Give me something. Give me something. Give me something to let me know. Right, Miss Tila? Let me know I'm not by myself in here. Now, Miss Tila, I came looking for you this beautiful AM. I sure had did. I sure had did. I sure had did. I did I miss you? Did I miss you? Did I miss you? Because I had came to look and see if I could find you. Hey, y'all, my screen went dark. Hold on one second. So we are manipulating and maneuvering multiple streams right now. Okay, manipulating. You on that, honey? Come on, she on now, sharing me. Welcome. Hey, all my artists and creatives hanging out. Y'all ready for class? Who's ready for class? Honey, share the live, support the vibe. Tell your friends to tell your friends. Mystery. May class begin. I'm gonna try not to yell in y'all face. Come on, Miss Taylor. Come on, honey. I'll hold you. I'll hold you, honey. I was gonna say get on my back, but girl, we both big girls, honey. I don't want you to get on my back. I look, grab my arm. We walk arm in arm on this, honey. Let's walk it out. Let's walk it out. Now we have to be mindful of which lives we are. We is win-win winning no matter what. We gonna walk it out, and we're gonna walk it out properly. So for those of you that are tuning into today's show, the first thing I want to say to you, for those of you, let's get this break properly. Okay, let's make this break properly, Miss Tila. So I'm gonna show y'all in real time how we gonna make this one time for your good mind, honey. After we ring this bell, let the games begin. We are here to help you. Thank you for everybody tuning into today's show. I am Marta the Smarta. I am here to help you connect the business building dots. I am your lady that comes to you live, in direct, and live in color. And since I have four eyes, I come to you in four dimensions. Honey, four different platforms. We are bringing to you as much content as we can, honey, to help you do what? Connect the business building dots. I'm a live streaming lady of leisure, and I'm here to help you, honey, help you, not hurt you, not hype you, not gaslight you. I am here to help you. Now, I'm Marta the Smarter. And Marta, what gives you the right to come help me? Honey, I've been live streaming for a living since about 2017. I'd say officially since about 2017. And because of my ability to capture thousandaire status and create multiple streams off of my live streaming, I am here helping you. And like I've said before, there's only so much TV binging that I can do. And we love playing The Sims. And it's so much more fun when I play The Sims with you. So I figured, why don't we lay out for you how we have come to the streets and been able to come to social media, pick up some things, grab some things, hone in on some things, allow ourselves to be authentic, organic, honey, organically me. If I mess up, if I got something in my teeth, if I got, something hanging out my nose, somebody better let me know. If you can see me visually, honey, if you can hear me and my voice sounds horrid, let a sister know. If my face looks like it was made for radio, tell me to calm down, because people can still hear this on the podcast. So what we're doing is allowing you all to tap in to Marta the Smarter. And for those of you that want to learn something, this is an educational platform to help you with your business. It definitely is. We are here to help you with your business, help you connect the business building dots so that you can select a platform on social media, honey, where you can show up and serve and slay and go ahead about your day, honey, and have a good day at that. Have a great day at that, while you show them the languages of love so you can laugh out loud all the way to the bank. That's what we're here to help you with. I like to rhyme. I love alliteration. Honey, give me alliteration. Let me put it together just fine. I let it rhyme. I'm silly. I'm smart, but most definitely, I am so sincere. I am so sincere about what I say. And when I say be great, that is what I want you to do. I want you to go be great. I want you to be the greatest you that you can be. I want you to show up and be happy because happiness is a choice. So we talk about your mindset, honey, and then we get to the money, money, money. Money. Y'all ready? Who's listening? Who's watching? Who's here for the show? Honey, tell them here we go. Y'all know I got to bust a rhyme for you. I am so silly, but enjoy it. Like it, love it, and I hope you get more of it. What up, Zen in the building? Alkaline coach out here helping you. Now, mind you, this I'm going to let everybody in the building know from henceforth and forevermore. I will say hey to my smarters that came in the building, and I love you all. You know I do. But guess what? This is going live and direct to the podcast. So every time I say your name, that's free promo on my podcast. Honey, may the laws of reciprocity return the gifts. Thank you, Zen. Come on, let's get it in. Understand that every time that your name is dropped by Marta the smarter, honey, if she could say her own name right, every time your name, every time your info is dropped by Marta the smarter, oh, you're getting free promo because it's going to the podcast. So I need to let you know, may the laws of reciprocity return unto thee. Honey, may you give a gift or drop an exclusive. Honey, that cryptocurrency, let it flow, let it go, because I'm using the languages of love to let the people know about the people in my communities and helping out. Now, when we blow up Shawade and the podcast is gotten, honey, way beyond great. Oh, you're going to have to drop some dimes for me to say any of your motherfucking lines. Honey, I am so serious and I'm so sincere. Sooner or later, honey, it's going to be, fuck you, pay me. I said that respectfully, respectfully, respectfully for all the adults in the building, respectfully. Understand this is now what I have been holding on to and helping other people with. This is my time to shine and to help others come forth and see where their light can shine too. Honey, I am here to help you, not hinder you. Yes, I am here to help you, not hinder you, but help me help you. Honey, don't come around and think that you're going to play me in any way, shape, or form. And if your feet hurt, put on some Timbs. When First Lady gets her deal, we'll make sure you get the steel-toed version because I am out of my feelings, in my bag, and my community that needs me to speak, that needs my voice to be heard. Honey, we are here. We are here to help them. Hi, my name's Pressure. Nice to meet you. In the last 48 hours, in the last 3 weeks, let's speak about it. Working smarter, not harder. I put forward some front work, honey, some front loading in order to get what I so desire and feel that I so deserve in this life, which is a better life. It's a better life, y'all. Let me turn it down just a bit so we can get the music. As the days go by and the show goes on, understand that we will give you some quality content on a consistent basis. Life's so hard that we cannot show up for you. You can catch me at 10:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, in one of the platforms where Marta the Smarter goes live. That's 10:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, right around that time. Sooner or later, you might, depending on the platform, you might have to catch me later. That way I work smarter, not harder, and it's less editing when I get ready to load this up for the podcast. I appreciate you all. Hey, loves, how are you? Thank you all for supporting all smarters in the building, all masterminds in the building, thank you. For the first 3 weeks of this month, for the first 2 weeks of this month, it's the 19th of June. If you're listening live and directly, it's June 19th. Welcome to Monday. 2023, June 19th, 2023, right this day in history. Welcome to Juneteenth, because some of y'all are so happy it's Juneteenth because now it's a national holiday. Okay. So, hey loves, I for the last 3 weeks of this month, I have been front loading, as you say, setting myself up for success. Hey, Holistically Carol. Hey, Miss Curl. How are you doing, love? We've been setting ourselves up for success, along with those people that are on my team and those people that are in the mastermind. Putting our heads down, really deciding and determining what does it look like as far as what we do, what we offer, and how we're going to offer it, right? So, in the last 3 weeks, your girl has been working her butter rolls in front of the scenes and behind the scenes. It would have been better had she been working her butter rolls during the month of May to set all of this up, but no, honey, she was resting. She was on sabbatical. So now we are back on the scene, and we have the Smarter Biz Academy. We are officially launching the Smarter Virtual Assistant Agency. We did a 5-day challenge for you all. We have a podcast. We have a YouTube. We have a Kick. We're back on Instagram. We live stream back on Bigo now. Well, we were on sabbatical for the month of May. Everybody, we were on sabbatical for the month of May. So yes, we needed to rest just a bit. Your girl has been working, even though she realized she has been retired since what was 10 years ago? Ooh, honey, catch up. 2013. A simple math, carry the one. She's been retired since 2013. Technically, I have not worked a full-time brick and mortar job since 2014, because that's why I'm confused, because 2014 is when I left the job that I had worked for 15 years. I left that job March 24th, 2014. Remember the day, honey, walked in and said, bye bye, baby, and bye bye. Yeah, now, for those of you that are looking at me, pause for the cause. You know your girl don't like a crusty lip. And I know not everybody's going to see this. Some of y'all going to hear this. Honey, break out my old school lip liner. Hey, thank you for staying, Zen. How are you doing, bro? I hope you're doing well. For those of you, as I said, since he's still here, and I know he heard what I said then, Alkaline Zen is an alkaline lifestyle coach out here helping people live their best, energetic, alkaline life. Honey, get electrified with Alkaline Zen. Go ahead and tap in. ZenSmoothies.com. ZenSmoothies.com. What'd she say? ZenSmoothies.com. There you go, Zen. The reciprocity is real, honey. I hope that gets you some, as we market on our end and promote on our end for our podcast. As you come in, hey, guardian angel, I hope you all understand the value, the value, the value of what? Telling a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to. Word of mouth is still the biggest way to travel. So word of mouth. Now, I want to tell you out the words of my mouth how hard I have been working to help people. See, because of course, Marta, how you helping me? I'm helping you figure out how you can live stream for a living, how you can connect the business building dots, how you can show up organically, authentically, and on a regular, in order to impact people, provide them with information, your products, your services, build communities, be entertaining or educating, and having people be attracted to, so damn attracted to your vibe They not only want to be part of your tribe, honey, they want to shout who you are from the mountaintops. They want to what? Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about who they just ran into. And how do you do that? Let's talk about it. Oh, y'all knocking stuff over. Don't come in my office knocking stuff over now. So, for those of you that for those of you that are visually seeing this, you can read it, snapshot it, and remember it every single day in every single way. How you gonna get to the money, honey? Honey, you start with what? Some quality content. Mic check. Is this thing on? Crafty cat. Hey, love. Quality content. And how often do you do it, Marta? You do it, you do it well, bomb. You do it consistently, honey. You do it on a consistent basis, honey. And then how do you come across? You come across with some confidence. Some confidence, honey. If you come out here sounding like you scared, we won't believe you. You'll need more people, okay? Um, but if you do those right, honey, you'll make a connection that leads to the cash every single time. Every single time. Your girl, she's out here doing what she needs to do to help you, but help me help you by showing up at least consistently. At least consistently. Show up at least consistently during the month of May 2023. People are like, Marta, where you at? Where you at? I ain't seen you live. Because, honey, we've been in these Bigo streets. For those of you that don't know, you can go to Bigo and find me, Marta the Smarter One. Bigo is a live streaming app that people come to really live their life out loud, honey. They come and live it out loud, unfiltered, except for the Bigo restrictions and the filters that Bigo gives you, and the Bigo restrictions they will put on you, because they will put you in a timeout real quick. Like, honey, they will tell you to go sit in the corner. Ain't nobody tell you to come out here looking like that. Go sit your ass in the corner. You may be able to come back out after 10 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, maybe a couple of hours, maybe a couple of days, maybe a couple of years. Maybe Bigo might say, you know what? Just die and come back, and then we'll let you back in. So you can live stream. It's real time, real unfiltered, uncut. If you want to follow me, bit.ly/Marta one link. If I could say my name right on this good Monday, Marta one link, Marta one link, MartaOnelink, bit.ly/Marta one link. If I had it up here, I would show you right now. But you know, she didn't prepare her chat yet. It's gonna get better, honey. It's gonna get better. Just stick with me, ride out. So, what I do and what gives me the right to do what I do. First of all, I was born the same time the internet was. So we cousins, okay? We twins. I was born the same time as the internet was. The internet has been something that has been part of my life since I was little. Like many of our babies now, I grew up with the internet. I remember the old AOL. I have helped many of people back in the day, and because I was attracted to computers and the thought of the science behind computers. After my father gave me my first handy computer way back in 1988, when I also opened my my eyes, honey, the third one too, I realized how much of an impact I could have on people from my computer. I was also a Jetsons, the cartoon. For those of my smarters that know, they know Jetsons was one of my shows, honey. I loved and lived for the Jetsons. So imagining George Jetson and seeing the computers and seeing the handheld computer that he had, I thought and imagined one day I am going to have this happen. Honey, I will make a difference in the world by sitting right here, Brian. And so as life went on, I went to Winston-Salem State University. I majored in computer science, minored in math, left college my sophomore year. I had officially gotten my AS degree from Winston-Salem State University. So I am not a RAM graduate or alum, but honey, I went there. So chew tobacco, spit. If you're not a RAM, then you ain't. It's if you ain't a RAM. We got to use our correct ebonics. So I became a computer scientist. I stayed and throughout my sophomore year, came down to Florida, two babies, tumultuous life. Went back, got a degree for web design, went back, hey, Crystal, did some other things, continued educating on getting education. I'm still in school as of to this day. I love getting new information about web security, information technology, management information systems, all kinds of stuff. Mind you, my college roommate, Trina, shout out to Trina Boo, Miss Priss. She was a computer scientist too. She switched over to management information systems. And I think we both kind of dipped out, but we're now living beautiful lives. We have beautiful children. We have beautiful husbands. Life may not be perfect, but honey, it's performing presentably to everybody else. And I'm okay with it, Crystal. Hey, love. So I came through Yahoo Chat. I came through Tiny Chat. I came through was Second Choice, Second Chance, Second Life, IMVU, Sims. My family is a family of gamers too. So there are certain things in my life that literally said to me, this is my gift. See, some of you see your gift immediately. For instance, my son, he is an artiste. Miss Tila, she is an artiste. QB baby, honey, they are artistes. My children's my young adult children's father. I was trying not to be petty. We are definitely continuously working on our neuro linguistic programming. Try not to be petty, honey. Try not to be petty. Don't be petty. Don't be petty. Be nice. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. He is my children's father, I do wish him well. Pray for his uplifting every day. They have God-given gifts. They are artists. You can see their God-given gift. There are people like carpenters, architects, nurses, people that create, creatives. You can see their God-given gift. It's a lot more apparent for some. For some of us, we be having some talks and some coming to Jesus moments like, what the hell you sent me here for? What's my gift? What do I do? Now, honey, I am, my vision is improving every day. We'll speak life into it. But technically, honey, I'm blind in one eye, can't see out the other. I be in my computer and in y'all faces some days looking at the screen like y'all like 2 seconds away from my face. Honey, lift the glasses up, down, push them closer. Yes, vision, hey 𝗕𝗨𝗡𝗖𝗧 can be a difficult thing for me. I've been in front of a computer since 88. Okay, I've been in front, technically, yeah, 88. That's when I moved to North Carolina. 88 is how long I've been in front of a computer. And I've been spending time honing in on my skills, knowing things, learning how to code, going to classes and courses for coding, learning about marketing, taking classes and courses for marketing, seeing how marketing, when it comes to the old school days and now to today, with people trying to show up on social media and having such an issue and such a problem trying to figure out how to get a tribe that's attracted to their vibe. Honey, let's start with these things right here, because some of y'all start with this. The bottom one, for those that don't know what's at the bottom, you start with cash. You're so worried about trying to get to the cash, you end up falling flat on your ass. The first thing you need to do is give somebody some quality content. Honey, you can't marry a millionaire without talking him out of his money. What that mouth do though? I'm gonna need you to have some quality content and then be consistent, honey. Do you know how many inconsistent people on this earth? Mm, a lot. You would stand out in the crowd by being consistent. There are many people that cannot do anything consistently without being forced to do it. Without fear or force, they can't remain consistent. Fear or force. Many of us go to a 9 to 5 every single day out of fear or forced. Fearful that you won't be able to eat or forced to pay for somebody else's living. Teachable moment. And if you're not consistent, you're not going to get paid. I appreciate you, love. I will be here. I appreciate you, Crystal. That's my beautiful Crystal. Y'all make sure you follow her. Crystal Awakening, honey. She will awaken. And this, I have to get with her because she's my Reiki session. I can't wait, honey. Mhm. So understand that if you're not consistent, we won't believe you. You'll need more people. You can't drop in and out of people's. Can you drop in and out of work and still get paid? True Gems, hey love. Can you still drop in and out of work? Can you be inconsistent at work and still get paid? How many of y'all can be inconsistent at your job and still receive the money? Honey, you can't. You can't. And then you got to have some confidence. Again, if we don't believe you, you need more people. Because you need more people to be telling a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that you are who you say you are. Because, honey, I will tell you, I am whoever I say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? Now, I know some of y'all going to be like, Marta, those are not the Eminem lyrics. I didn't intend for them to be. They are mine now. Hey, love. Hey, sincere. So understand, I am who I say I am. If I wasn't, then what the fuck would I say I am? Some of y'all out here saying you packing. Okay, next. Y'all got some confidence, honey. You got some confidence. Honey, you packing a lot of garbage. That's what you packing. Happy Pride Month. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yes, happy Pride Month to all my alphabet crew. Honey, do what you do. Don't let nobody tell you to be who you ain't gonna be. Be yourself, honey. Show up as your organic, authentic self. If you like it, they love it, honey. You can have all you want of it. Just don't hurt nobody. Hello, hello, Lil yeah. True Gems. I'm just saying, just don't hurt nobody. Your lifestyle is your choice. What you feel inside, honey, what you feel in your nether region, say brood. That's all up to you and your creator. Honey, you like it, they love it, and y'all want more of it. Do what it do. Do what it do. Just don't hurt nobody. Honey, just don't hurt nobody. Now I know y'all gonna break a little bit of hearts. I know y'all out here breaking hearts. I know y'all dipping it wide and yes, dipping it wide and spreading it low, spreading it low, spreading it wide, dipping it low. Whichever way you're going, protect yourself, protect your neck, honey, protect your neck. Please do. Okay, that was our Pride Month. Our Pride Month commercial. Look, yeah, we're gonna make that into a whole commercial. Crystal, we're gonna make it into a whole commercial. So, welcome everybody to the Virtual Assist. I'm Marta, and for those of you that are learning, this is edutainment. I need you to understand this is edutainment. There are two sides to this live. There are two sides to me. I'm a Libra, honey. She resonates in duality. So understand that she is smart. She is smart. So we are here to give you some valuable gems, some tips, some tricks, some info that's going to help you with what you need to know on social media. Now, the other side of that is the entertainment side. And these are just my thoughts, honey. When you hear something fly out of left curve or left field, that is left field. And you like, what did she just? Yes, that was me. That was she. That was I. That was her. That was her. And please understand that I am who I am. And if I wasn't, then why would I say I am? I'm Marta the Smarter. Honey, my voice, my tone is I'm silly. I'm smart, but I'm always so sincere. I appreciate each and every last one of you. Remember, if you don't make a connection with your people, honey, some of us is like, girl, just give me your money. I don't want to talk to you. Y'all know how y'all be at? Like y'all a Walmart cashier. Y'all like you working at Wally World, honey. It's gonna be 159.99. Like it's not your money. Not it's not your business. It's not your love. It's not all of what you've dreamed to do all of your life. Some of y'all be like, girl, just give me the money and shut up already. Go on and get this work. Open your purse. Get this. Do we have to keep on talking? True gems, you know what I'm saying? So understand that you must make a connection with your people. I be the welcome person at Wally. Crystal said, I'll be the welcome person at Wally World. Look, Crystal, you've heard me say it before. You know how you walk into some establishments and it's like walking in the cheers. Everybody's like, hey, oh, what's good? And they're yelling at you, transactional, not relationable. That's exactly relatable because I couldn't get the relationable out. True. Stop trying to make it transactional. Y'all act like it's that business deal y'all think Beyonce and Jay-Z still got going on in their marriage. I didn't say that. Some of y'all believe it. I got Jay behind me. Don't try me. That's how some of y'all did y'all hold it. Side note, squirrel Marta, she about to squirrel because y'all know I went through my little Instagram motivational on my For You page on Instagram. Thank you, Instagram, for my motivational For You page. And thank you for listening to my rhythm because I'll go all of it. I'll go with those rhythms. Honey, there was a video a woman had showed, and it was a stitch of her talking about how she had been scratching the screen because she thought she had seen something on something with Beyonce. All I know is I watched the video like 30 times because Beyonce's yitties was jumping like they brand new. I was like, the girls said we is outside, honey. They were covered up, y'all. She was fully covered, but the perkiness and the bouncing, the yitties, all my women, you'll understand, especially for all the ladies whose headlights are pointing in the south, if you know what I mean. Honey, the teardrops may fall. For those of you who know what I mean, if your titties, my apology, your yitties is looking like they singing on nights like this. Honey, they is due south. The due south problem, honey. Your yitties is due south, honey. Her yitties, they was bouncing. They was perky, crystal. Okay, side note. That let me come back. Look, I'm not nuts. My squirrel will bring them back home so we can come about the roundabout. So I was just saying, honey, still told still told jelly. They so oh, see, y'all want to talk about it now. I'm just saying the video, essentially what I was saying is how perky they were, but let me use that as a teachable moment. So what the woman did, Because the woman starts out, I can't show you all the video right now, but what the woman does is it starts out, you see Beyonce, she's bouncing up and down, she jumping up and down, she jumping up and down, and Stitch, it's like only maybe a good 5 seconds of Beyonce, and then the woman stitches in, or she remix, she remix, she stitch. Y'all know she replaced Beyonce and come through and say, now I don't know about none of y'all, but it was it y'all, me, or did any of y'all sit there and scratch the screen for like 5 good seconds trying to get something off the screen? So what does that make you do? You're gonna go back and watch that video, one, because Beyonce's Yitties was like boop, 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 boop. They was like Betty Booping out here, honey. They was Betty Booping out here. Hey, First Lady OG. So then it's also going to make you want to keep on going back because it's a very short clip of Beyonce. It's going to make you want to go back and look and see what is this woman talking about, what she was scratching at. Because like the comment said, honey, I was so busy looking at Beyonce's Yitties pop up and down, I don't know what you was scratching at. Now, teachable moment. I said that to say this. Where my Bigospherians at? Where my people that wish they, let me put it another way. Where those people that wish they were still getting paid for reels? No fraud, what it do? Welcome to the virtual assist. Hey, how may I help you? Which one of y'all is out here like, dang, I wish I was still getting paid for reels, for my videos? Thank you, Crystal. Thank you for the love. Bigospherians, y'all better go grab that video before I find it again and post it in a community like Black Lives Matter or Funny or something like that on Bigo, so you can get paid for your reels on Bigo. I told y'all it's teachable moments. Y'all was wondering why y'all was trying, when's she gonna teach us something, honey? I started by telling you. Because some of you, we've heard that before. Some of y'all going, Marta, we heard about the whole content, quality content on a consistent basis with some confidence and makes a connection to get you to the cash. Honey, you done said that plenty of times before. I don't understand how that's helping me. Honey, if you're not making no cash, you ain't doing that. So understand that the video that this woman posted is going to get plenty of views. And for those of you that understand that views don't always matter, because some people say views don't matter. Views don't always matter. But honey, look at me now. Look at me now. I needed somebody to view me for me to be able to get to where I am, right, Miss Foxy? In order for me to keep going, in order for me to get seen, heard, for people to like me, love me, and want more of me, I have to let them see me. Some of them need to come back on a regular basis. I was going to say something. Y'all know I was going to say something funky. Y'all, if you do not know what you need to do, I need you to get some quality content. And even if you don't have content, do you have some good talk game? What that mouth do? LaFlair, what it do? LaFlair. DJ LaFlair extraordinaire. Commercial break. For those of you that are listening to the Virtual Assist podcast, for our Smarter Biz community, the Virtual Assist podcast, that's what we're here to do. I'm going to change the name right now. If you want to hear the podcast, we're on Spotify. Look up Marta the Smarter on Spotify, on Apple, Google, or your local podcast. iHeartRadio, I believe we coming to you too, honey. So for those of you that are looking for a great beat for your podcast, for your show, DJ LaFlair, podcast, beat maker, honey, extraordinaire. Hey, Lady AK, what up? How you do? So LaFlair, that's your spot. We gotta hit his inbox, honey. Hit his inbox. LaFlair, we are broadcasting across 4 different airways, honey. We are coming to you all in 4D. What that mouth do? Come on, tell them, True Gems. What that mouth do though? Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Do you not understand though? Thank you for the love. My following, people will be like, Marta, your audience ain't all that big. Honey, Tell that to the big companies that's been in my inbox saying, I see you're consistent. You have confidence. You show up on a regular basis. You have quality content. Honey, let's see how we can work with you. Other people's money will pay you. All you got, honey, is show them what that mouth do. What that mouth do. So understand that you don't always have to live stream. I am your live streaming lady of leisure. I'm about to be your podcast princess, pimping it out, honey. Honey, we about to be pimped out. So understand that you need to have things like what I am setting forth as an example, because you lead by being the example, right? For those of you that understand, many of you who've rocked with me since I've been in these social media streets out here, working my butter rolls with what I do, helping behind the scenes, networking, virtual assisting, coming from the back, honey, the woman behind the curtain. For those people out here talking about they was the woman behind the curtain, honey, when they pulled that curtain back, they see my big old face with these four eyes talking about, hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Understand that you don't have to be on every forefront in every place, but networking is going to get you connected. So say you don't have quality content or quality conversation yet. Are you a thumb thug? Are you a thumb thug? Thank you, Brew. Can you thumb it out to the people? Can you sit here and you type it out to the people and tell them, drop somebody's link, help promote somebody's show, help network, help engage, so that person can help you help yourself, help me help you. That's what it's about. See, group economics is a real thing. And when we come together collectively as a group, we can go much further. But honey, if you want to go by yourself, go on with your fast ass, because you're going to get there real fast. You probably will. You won't have nobody waiting you down. You don't have any outside opinions. But yes, exactly, Brute. Teamwork makes the dream work. You know why? Because you will go fast by yourself in the wrong damn direction. Because you doing it all by yourself. Honey, you know everything. You know what you're doing. I've been out here. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna drop it like it's hot. And they gonna get it. Honey, there are people that want to experience a person that, not when I pull up on you, oh, I understand you. Girl, I understand you. No, it's the reverse of it. Your audience, your tribe, the people that rock with you, pull up on you. They ride with you. They stick with you because, honey, they out here like, honey, they understand me. You get me, Marta. Marta, girl, you understand me. You know what it's like. I said something last week about our kids because, summertime. I mentioned how I had a my children's grandmother, honey, the lock on the refrigerator door, the lock on her bedroom door, and how you got out of her house during the summertime, how she would turn the lights, the AC off, kick you out the house. Some of the people in here said, Marta, y'all we forgive me for the background noise. They not coming to get me. Honey. And I sing too, Miss Curl. You better tell them I do. So that feeling that I know that I'm not the only person that is a person of any color, because y'all know, I'm a mutt, so I'm a mixture. But I understand that there are people out there who understand me when I say about summertime. Finding now, oh man, y'all, pause for the cause. Okay, do you need access? So you'll need access Okay. That's fine. That's fine. As long as you don't drop them over the balcony, you can move. No, that's fine. That's and just let me know. All right, thank you. Now you bark, honey. We had to pause for the cause. They're fixing they're fixing our back landing. We're back. We're back. We're back. He was banging on the door. Did y'all hear how he banged on the door? Did y'all hear how he banged? Honey, he sounded like he was about to tell me, we does Marta Soto live here? We have a warrant for your arrest. You didn't hear it. Oh, good, Miss Foxy. Cause he did one of them. Honey, he scared me for a second. You not good. That means that the background noise is being canceled out because honey, he scared the hell out of me. But I'm grateful and thankful to fixing my back porch. Yeah, I should take a picture so y'all can see what they're about to fix. It's ridiculous, honey. It is ridiculous. We ain't even going down that road. So let's get back to what we were talking about. What was we talking about? I'm just playing. So understand. Thank you all for being here. Understand that being the example, okay? You have to have some kind of commitment to the people that you connect yourself with, right? So when you decide that if you see people on social media and they're making money from social media, and then you're like, well, they're making money from social media, I want to do it too. Okay, so what do you do? That is our first question of the day. What do you do? What do you do? So you want to make money on social media. Guess what, honey? Just about everybody outside of those, the side of the people that come to be entertained by social media, just about everybody that is presenting and putting content on social media in any way, shape, or form is wanting to capitalize off of that. And we do live in a capitalist country, right? It's capitalist country. They want to make money off of it, right? That's their bottom line. So Marta, why are you going live? Oh girl, you just trying to get my money. Honey, I just need a little change so I can eat a little bit extra. You see, my daughter does my hair. Thank you, Honey Thug. Honey Thug on IG, HUNNYTHUG. Thank you, Honey Thug, for helping your girl out. Her 2-strand twist. I love her 2 strands because she doesn't do styles on my hair because I'm too tender-headed. Honey, she's got her living waters for your hair coming out soon. But you see, my fairy dust. My fairy dust, thank you for the love, has been holding up, honey. My fairy dust has been holding up. She only put she didn't put any new ones in when she did this 2-strand. This fairy dust been in here for a second. Hey, Gutama. And she's a natural girl. Y'all know I was getting my nails done for a second. I can't because I have very strong nails and very healthy nails, and I'm still recouping from that acrylic and all that they put on your nails. I'm still trying to grow my nails back from the thin state that they were in. Honey, I do not wear makeup, but I am looking for the woman out here in these streets that can help me find the rest of my eyebrows and not look like I have electrical tape on my face. Mic check. Is this thing on? Sister girl, bruh man, where you at to help Marta? For those of you that have seen Marta the Smarter out here in these streets, she did like her mama and she used to shave her eyebrows. So if you can help me find the rest of them without looking like I put electrical tape on my face or looking like I'm a Groucho Marx, help me find my eyebrows. See, there's certain things that you'll see. Fairy dust is the crystals and the accoutrements that you see in my locks. That is, thank you, True Gems, for asking, honey, because I didn't give her proper. Now, remember, I've had these for a couple of months now. They were full lock and loaded with fairy dust. So she puts in all kinds of things. Honey, we had fairies, we had unicorns, we had the Mad Hatter, Cheshire Cat. Oh, and I got So the ones that fall out, the ones that come out, look at all those. The ones that come out, I save them. Especially if they're still in good condition. I save them so that she can either put them back in or I just keep them. Look, we even had honey, and my third eye been open. The eye raw. So yes, that's fairy dust. And so she allows you to pick it out yourself. You can pick out, she has different uh, she has millions of different crystals that she does cleanse, from crystals to trinkets to whatever you would like. She's in downtown Atlanta. We can see them. You can't see them, Miss Foxy. Hold on. For all the people that are that are looking at me visually, I'm trying to show you. Oh, Miss Foxy, you didn't see these. My apologies. Miss Foxy said, Marta, you didn't show us those. Let me see. So you see, look, I got a little mask. I had, these were in my locks, y'all, at different points in times. That's a little kitty cat. Y'all, we got a little kitty cat. We got a little kitty cat. Honey. You see the amulet, the evil eye, the amulet. I got a whole bunch of those in my head. Honey, that's why I wore. So I wear, for those people that would wonder, well, Marta doesn't wear her crystal bracelets much anymore, right? I wear my crystals in my hair because I do have and y'all can't see the ones in the back. I have a bunch of crystals in my hair because you know that hair holds energy, right? That's why women cut their hair off when they get rid of that dude that's been fucking up their life. I even had my constellation. She put the Libra constellation in my hair. Thank you for the love. So y'all, that's Honey Thug. That's Honey Thug. Look, we even had the Playboy bunny in our hair. Honey, we had the Playboy bunny in our hair. We had the Playboy bunny in our hair. And she prays. Well, she doesn't pray over them. She cleanses all of them, especially the crystals that she puts in your hair. You get to choose what you want. You can choose the ones that you like. And then she adds whatever extra. She knows the meaning behind all of the crystals that she puts in your hair. So, yes. And she, honey, support Honey Thug. HUNNY Like I say, honey. Y'all know how I love to say, honey, honey. So go in and look her up on IG. She's HUNNYTHUG on IG. On TT, she's HUNNYT Thugger Thugger. I'm just gonna say it like that. She's Honey Thugger Thugger. THUGGER. Why is she Honey Thugger Thugger on TT? Beats me, honey, but she's Honey Thug everywhere you go. And you'll know because she look like me. She look like me. She actually just took her locks out, y'all. She untwisted her locks or combed out her locks, rather. Yes, no S. No S. Yep, exactly. True Gems. HUNNYTHUG at IG. Come on with the commercials. So, again, telling a friend to tell a friend, because just that, me telling you all about her, you live in the Atlanta area, you have locks, you need to get your hair done, you slide in her IG and her DMs and let her know. She'll send, make sure to tell you to click the link. When you click the link to schedule with Honey Thug, understand you're going through a process of things that were set up by Marta. And then she added her what I trained and taught her about, with putting systems together, integrations, automations, things like that. She did additional design because she is an artiste too. When she does hair, it's artwork. My daughter does hair that is artwork. So when you go through her funnel and schedule and get set up with her, understand these are systems that were put together by me, honey, the silent investor over here, the angel investor over here. And by what she was also trained on by me. When you go to my son's Twitter, 31,000. How many of y'all would like to have 31,000 followers on any platform? My son, every last one of his 31,000 followers is organic. On Twitter, 31, and he is on Twitter. He's an artist. So you need to know your platform. Thank you for the love. If you know your platform, my son does hentai anime art. I'm grateful and thankful to be talking about my children right now. It's 11:11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this beautiful Monday, Juneteenth, 2023. And I want to pause for the cause and say, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for each and every last one of you that supports me, that holds me down, that lifts me up, that receives something from me. Because I live by the laws of reciprocity. I continue to give, therefore I gain, but I give unselfishly, unconsciously, without expectation, but just with knowing that if I give the better part of me, the greater part of good will come back in return. So I'm grateful and thankful to be able to share a space and a time with people whose energy I can vibe with, so I can help some people not make the same mistakes. I'm grateful and thankful to be a teacher, and I'm grateful and thankful for grace. Honey, and lastly, but not least, I'm grateful and thankful for favor, because favor may not be fair, but it is definitely preferred. And I'm grateful, beyond grateful to be a favorite child. So, for all of you at 11:11 Eastern Standard Time, and when you're catching me live, you will have me stop at 11:11 and give gratitude and thanks. One, it's a vibration. Two, it's my mama's birthday, honey, and she was a vibe. Every 4 foot 10 inches of her, honey, she was a whole vibe. So, if you understand, like the 31,000 on Twitter, that may not be your audience. That may not be who you are, right? I'm Marta the Smarter. I tried Twitter. Honey, I tried Twitter. I still post on Twitter, but honey, they are banging out there. Twitter is not my forte. Y'all, let me open the door in case they do come back. Because they said they was gonna move my plants. Now I have 2 trees out there on my back landing. I have 2 trees. Well, I have more than one money tree. We counted the other day. I think we got like 5 money trees altogether. But yeah, they're probably gonna take the wood down. If they take the wood down, it's not my business. It's not my job. I'm just saying, I'm speculating. Let me hurry up and finish the show so y'all can go. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all tapping the screen, sharing the live, supporting the vibe, telling a friend to tell a friend, because your girl is working here. Your girl is, remember, she's still working. Honey, she's still working. So tap the screen, share the live, support the vibe. I understand that I don't beg for gifts. I don't ask for gifts. I don't ask y'all to do anything, but really, the main thing I want y'all to do is interact, engage, and receive. But honey, may the laws of reciprocity work for all of us. Go on and give so you can keep on receiving, honey, because I got a lot to give. Have you ever seen me? Crystal, have you ever seen me? I got a lot to give. I'm just saying, true gems. Back to the topic, because you getting off topic, ma'am. So understand that when you are paying attention, because what up, Rogue? My son tried Instagram. Okay. He was doing very well on IG. His following had got up to just shy of 10,000. What up, Yogi? In less than a year, he was up. He was like at like 8,500, right? However, his content, thank you, True Gems. Thank you, Boo. I appreciate you. His content wasn't, the gram wasn't feeling it. They was like, get somebody else to do it. They literally were. They banned him twice. They told him to go sit in the corner twice. They were like, sir, just because you put because he would make carousels of his art. Now, for those of you that don't know what hentai art is animated porn. Okay? It's animated porn. Marta, your 23-year-old son does animated porn. Hey, he's got a great imagination. He makes a living off of it. He's not hurting nobody, and people love it. Sex sells. He understands that, because y'all wasn't buying when he was doing like Mario Brother and Sonic cartoon characters and making your little logos. He was like, my son refuses to make logos because there's no money in it for him. Because people, startups and entrepreneurs want a logo that's going to brand their business. They want to pay $75 for it. He like, get somebody else to do it. So he now has a Patreon, a big cartel. He's a featured artist on PictoArt TV. Miss Tila knows what it is because she's going over there. It's a live streaming service for graphic designers, and they reached out to him asking him if he would be their featured artist and be their spokesperson to bring more people in to that. He has, I think, like 80 followers over there. That just started like last month or the month before. He has his 31,000 followers on Twitter. Why? Because Twitter followers like skin. For those Bigospherians and the other people, y'all know, y'all go over to Twitter. Where do you go to find the graphic, the triggering? If you are going to look for it, for instance, for those of you that are on Bigo, understand who went to go look, where y'all go look for Savannah and 21 when Savannah and 21 got into the altercation a couple of days ago. What platforms did y'all go to look for the altercation? 9 times out of 10, you went to YouTube or Twitter if you couldn't find it right on Bigo. So you got to understand thank you, Zeus, certain platforms are going to bring about certain people. There's a certain tribe with a certain vibe. So Bigo people love Twitter as a backup for what you can't post on Bigo because it's too adult content, and Bigo will go tell you to go sit in the corner somewhere, right? YouTube, come on. YouTube will let you play the fights because Bigo does not want you to show violence. It doesn't want you to show nudity. It doesn't want you to show sexual content to that extent where it's far out. Now, honey, don't get it wrong. You can push right close to the edge. Don't push me, because we be close to the edge over here. Bigo people be very close to the edge. Honey, getting clipped on Bigo and getting put on punishment on Bigo ain't nothing. They be like, honey, who got SVIP points? Let me back in, because I'm coming back in. I'm going in. That's how Bigo is, honey. They be like, I'm going in. I'm going in. I'm going in. When they hit the live button on Bigo, that's how people act. On Instagram, I don't know. Thank you, LaFleur. I appreciate you, bro. I don't know. Instagram be a little bit, we're a little bit more upper scale around here. Honey, it's the difference between Word Up Magazine and Essence or Vibe, right? So you have to understand the audience. Are y'all getting what I'm saying here? I'm using these examples for you to, first of all, if you're like, well, what platform houses what kind of audience or user base? Honey, if you were to get into the 5-day challenge, that 5-day challenge we just finished up last week, we're not technically finished, so you can still get into the 5-day challenge, honey. Go on and get into that 5-day challenge that we have so that you can do what? Connect the business building dots, because guess what? We actually give you the information. It is now $49. Y'all, if you're interested in getting in, I'll drop the price, but right now the price is $49. It is $49 for those that missed the boat because we did the challenge last week. But in the challenge, it's a 5-day challenge, and we're still adding content to it. Over that 5-day period, you learn the information first and foremost about six major social media platforms, including Bigo, because some of y'all are like, Marta, I hear you always talking about Bigo. What is Bigo? What does Bigo do? How can I get on Bigo? What does Bigo do? So on Bigo, it's a paid to perform app. Like literally, as I am speaking to everybody that is under the sound of my voice right now, less the people that are actually on Bigo, I'm getting paid while I'm speaking, right? All my Bigoians know that. For those of you that are looking at the offer that I have up right now for the 5-day challenge, honey, I gotta hope that after you, if you're in this live, that you take me up on the challenge while you in the live. If you watch the replay, I gotta hope that you take me up on the challenge after once you watch the replay, right? On Bigo, honey, come on, the laws of reciprocity work right now. May your gifts make room for you, because I am getting gifts for my gifts. Now, y'all know we're building up our audience based on other platforms so that we can get gifted for our gifts. But see, Miss Foxy, you got to work up to getting a subscription and monetization on IG, right? You got to work up to getting 1,000 followers so you can even go live on TT, right? You have to have at least 1,000 followers on YT in order to get paid, right? And on Kick, I think you still have to, because Kick is the other one we're on, KICK. Honey, Kick, they are offering a program coming up where you'll be able to get paid $16 per hour. But right now you're getting paid by, you have to get a certain amount of followers. You have to get to a certain level on all of these other platforms before you can get any kind of money that looks like you can cash out. Wow. If you were to spend one day on Bigo, honey, there's no imagining where you can go. Because there's a likelihood you could sit on Bigo for a couple of hours, a few hours, honey, several hours. But you can sit on Bigo with quality content. Now it's day one. So why are you saying sitting on there for a few hours, honey? Because if you got some amazing content and you want to sit on Bigo like 8 hours, like it was an 8 hour, like it was a work day, honey, what up now? Hey, Coach Kia, hey, honey, on Bigo, you could come out with a nice bean bag, and that bean bag converts back into a crypto USD bag, honey. You could cash out. So understand, while all these platforms are here for you, the one thing that you need to understand is you are the product. You are the product. What would Instagram be without y'all posting, going live, talking about each other, dragging each other, showing each other's lives, judging each other, having your opinion about each other? If the platform wasn't there, where would you be? On the phone with your grandma talking about her. Honey, did you see what Miss Hazel wore to church this past Sunday? Oh my God, did she not know it was Father's Day? Well, I guess she was looking for a new father for her children. Because God knows, honey, she was dipping it wide and spreading it love. Honey, you would be in a community of your own. You would be in somebody's kitchen, on somebody's cell phone, on somebody's FaceTime. Do you not understand that you are the product? Miss Foxy, you laughing because you know it's real. Don't you understand that you are the product? You're the product. I'll go with the rhythm. We all go with the rhythm, honey. If Beyonce is back in business, there's a bunch of people that's trying to show Beyonce. There's a bunch of people trying to see Beyonce. There's a bunch of people trying to get them tickets and not end up homeless. So understand that if you use social media, it's a form of media where you can tell people what you do. What do you do? Y'all, under the sound of my voice, go on and share with the people, honey. What do you do? What do you do? We're starting day one, honey. What do you do? What do you do? Because we need to know what you do so we can help you figure out who you do it for and where you will do it. Because just sitting on social media watching as opposed to interacting and engaging, even those people that interact and engage gain followers, they gain traction, they gain a network of people. So you're in the dental care profession. Did you say death care? That Edward, you in the death care profession, honey? That business will they will never go out of business. You in death care? Ooh, Edward, there's a girl on TikTok. I don't know if you on TikTok. We say great day because there, Edward, you may have had a good morning because I don't know who you buried this morning. I didn't bury anybody. So it's a great day, my brother. I appreciate you pulling up. Come on, Edward, honey. You do shirts and Crocs. Come on, Miss Foxy. Great day to you, Edward. You create design and you consult. Come on, Miss Foxy. You better tell them what you do. So, Edward, real quick, since you're in the death care business, honey, there's this girl on TikTok. I think she was Miss New York or some Miss New Jersey, y'all. Y'all seen on TikTok, she wear a white robe with the white head. Her head is wrapped up in a white towel, and she's in heaven. And she plays like she's welcoming people to heaven, or she's like the heaven receptionist. You need to get with her and run an ad with her. Death care business. Honey, make you some money. Edutainment, because death is evident. Honey, it's the best day of my life. Thanks for asking. Come on, Edward, I appreciate you pulling up. Welcome to the virtual sis. For those of you new, and we're resetting because I got to make sure that the podcast recording is okay before I put it up. So we're resetting. Honey, welcome to the virtual assist. This is Marta the Smarter, out here in these social media streets. You trying to find me? Look up Marta the Smarter. That's who she is. Over the past weekend, we have opened up the Smarter Biz community. Honey, we are leaving Facebook. Facebook, we still like you. We still love you. We just don't want that much of you in that capacity. Thank you, Edward. So we have created our own community now with new things, just like with whether or not Wally World is going to let you check yourself out or they're going to have a cashier. There is change, and so we got to get accustomed and adjusted to the change. For those of you that are joining the Smarter Biz Chat community, come on in, honey. We got room for you. I think we have 11 members as of right now. We have started going live on KICK.com. We're going to be educating y'all on going live on multiple platforms all at the same damn time. For those of you that want to simulcast, we're going to help you with continuously help you with creating content that's going to get your audience compelled to cuff you, especially before Christmas. So you're not looking at your kids going, no Christmas this year, honey. You may not celebrate it, but I'm just saying happy holidays to you. I don't want your Thanksgiving to look dry. I don't want your Christmas to look bare. So what are we doing? We're not selling some quick get rich quick scheme, this, that, and the other, honey. This is long game. Social media is media. Understand. Social media is media, and I will say it and say it over again. Just as much work as they put into them soap operas you still watch, you better put some work into your content. Yes. Hey, I was just talking about you a few minutes ago. Honey, I was getting ready to say the man, I'm live. I was going to say the man working on the back that opened up my damn door. My son is here. I was just talking about you with his 31,000 followers on Twitter. So, you want to tell the people, hey? Look, he going to pick up Biscuit.
This is my child. Hey, guys.
This is Quintonese. For those of you that need graphic art, honey, you can look at his rate sheet. I don't think I can. Can I afford you? I don't.
Yeah.
I can afford you. Yeah, I can afford him. Look, his prices are going up soon now, right? Okay.
Right, exactly. So, like, speak to my attorney about that.
He said I got to speak to my attorney about that. So I just want to ask you one quick question. How long have you been on Twitter?
Since 2019, I think.
Since 2019.
Yeah.
When did you start actively using Twitter to grow your following?
I think by the time, let's see, probably by the time that let me get in shot. Probably by the time the pandemic actually started. So
you started during around the pandemic time.
Yes.
And do you remember approximately on how many followers you had back then before the pandemic?
I think probably just around 30 or 100. Like I was.
It was less than 100.
Yeah. Yeah, well, to be fair, it's like I only started like just posting. It's like art. It's like around that time. It's like it was where I was mostly just posting that stuff aside from Instagram. But yeah, it wasn't really a lot. And then it's like years like went on. I started doing better.
So was this after Grandma or before Grandma? Because Grandma was May 2020.
Before Grandma.
Right before Grandma. So okay. So right before my mom passed, a little bit before my mom passed, he had the Twitter since 2019. He only had like 100 followers, if that, at that time. He started getting active between 2019, at the top of 2020, up until now. He now currently has, the last time I checked, it was 31,000.
Yeah.
I wasn't following you.
It's like it's like it was 31.2. It's like yeah, it was 31.2, and then it just went back down to 31.1 because the Twitter algorithm sucks. So,
how do you know about the Twitter algorithm?
I have to know about these things.
Because why? You're a content creator?
Not exactly. It's like
why?
I'm trying to be. Scheduling. That's why.
See, I'm asking him real questions, and he knows.
Like yeah, it's like scheduling. It's like that's why, because it's like I already have like stuff planned. Like yeah, I already have stuff planned. It's just that working a full-time job and not exactly having the best. It's like
time management
kind of screws over. It's like how long you can do it. It's like I promise I'm going to, but it's like when it happens, it'll be eventually.
Okay, so that being one of the biggest things is understanding time management, right? And showing up consistently.
Yeah.
You realize when you the times that you just half-ass done it, you've still gotten results.
Yes.
What do you the last time I looked at your Patreon the other day. What are your subscriptions at your Patreon? How much are you up to now? Like 105?
I think 130.
130.
Yeah, it's $130 on my Patreon.
But how many you got? Like 20, 30 subscribers?
I'm looking at it.
This is so y'all can know, so y'all can't hear me.
Like yeah, 23 total Patreons.
And when did you start Patreon?
Officially just like a couple months ago. It's like I already had one, but didn't exactly take one seriously. But like actually having to move
he doesn't do Bigo.
Around. Yeah.
He doesn't do Bigo at all. They said, do you know Blackbird Smob?
No.
So he's a again, he's in the anime. He does hentai. I'm saying it right,
yes.
Right? Hentai.
Yes.
He does it. The version of hentai that he does is based off of more of your Sonic, Mario Brother.
And let's kind of that's going into a territory that is just like
so. Yeah, and you explain because it's yours.
Okay.
So what kind of art do you do?
It's like let me explain my art because
yeah, because like don't let your mama do it.
I'm about to say it's like you're about to out your son and something he don't want to be associated with.
Right? Because I don't look at it, y'all. Because it's too nasty.
It's like okay. It's like yeah. It's like so for her sake, I told her that when she wants to follow my Twitter, it's like let me just give you guys the entire breakdown. I told her that when she wants to follow my Twitter or just like look at any type of my social media, I told her be warned because there are some people and some things up there that you are not going to like.
And I've already seen some of it. It's gotten
like that. It's like yeah, you saw it's like some big wearing.
He's gotten much better at it. I'll tell you that.
It's like, but the point it's just like hey, listen. It's like it helps me study anatomy, but that's besides the point. It's the thing of just like yes, it's like I obviously it's like drawing hentai, but that's also because it's like number one, it's like I'm just gonna it's like keep it $150. Drawing boobs is fine, but number two, it's also because it's like understanding It's like I saw that face. It's like it's number two. It's like understanding that I only wanted to do it. It's like in part because it's like I want to experiment. It's like more with like drawing certain stuff, but it's also because it's like it's the internet. We all know what sells. So it's like in that vein, it's just like it's like two things that work. Number one, just because I wanted to do it, and number two, because it's like I also need to help pay my bills.
But so you do what? So what are the two things that we told you when you were growing up when it came to making money for yourself? Do what you
have to do so you can do what you want to do is the motto that I live by religiously in everything that I do. So you can thank her for that.
He's my twin. No, he's his dad's twin. Oh, my apologies. Next subject. Okay, so going back to
Happy Father's Day for everyone.
So going back to, because y'all have to understand, we also are family, and we're not ashamed to say it. Our relationships with some of our blood relatives are non-existent because we protect our peace. We protect our peace. So if y'all be like, well, Marta, well, damn, does anybody in Marta's family? Yeah, we have our tight-knit circle, but we understand the certain energy that we bring in. So you see his reaction to father. So yeah, my husband is not his biological. So understand for those people that know me and want the nosy side of it. Now, going back to your art. So what was the, because you were on Instagram and I was telling them how you were doing good on Instagram, and then Instagram said, go somewhere else and do it.
It's like, yeah, it's like, so that's also in part of like understanding the algorithm is understanding it's like the TOS. And in my case, just understanding what is like currently trending. So it's like usually, since I dabble a lot in anime and video games, particularly it's like Nintendo stuff, that is usually what's always going to be trending. So I'm usually looking at the thing that it's like I'm already interested in. This is mainly. You okay down there, little guy?
He's excited. I gotta take him to the vet.
Yeah. So since it's like the algorithm will always pertain to what's trending for what you're specifically interested in. It's like though that gets kind of money now because stuff is being weird nowadays. But usually it's like the first thing that's going to be trending is something video game related for me on my page. So I'm usually just looking at or other artists are just making up their own trends. Like the current one, as an example, is a color wheel challenge where you just draw like different characters based on their color from the wheel. So it's like you have a red character, it's like you draw Mario. It's like, so you have red, you draw Mario. You have orange, you draw freaking goldfishes or something. I don't know. But the point is, it's like understanding it's like what people are doing and trying to figure out it's like some way it's like to stay relevant. It's like obviously it's like do your own thing. Like that's the thing that
be
actually worked for me. It's like it's like be yourself, but it's also the thing of the way that I did it when I was doing Instagram. It's like I was already drawing like different stuff. I was drawing Sonic. I was like, but I also had a mix of like my own stuff. It's like
you drew ratio. What you liked and you drew what you knew would sell.
But it was also the fact that it's just like as I was following other artists, I started drawing stuff that they like. I started drawing fan art, and obviously that's well. Thank you for sharing. That is
about protecting pieces.
Yeah, protecting peace is important by any means necessary. Yeah, it's like that's something that I want to talk about before I move on from after I move on from this art thing. But it's just like just understanding it's like where. It's like grabbing your niche and just it's like pretending to that. It's like I know I'm kind of all over the place and kind of sounds like I'm talking about it's like out my ass, but
he's his mama's child.
Yeah, but
he's not nuts. His squirrels will come back home.
Yeah, it's pretty much the thing of yeah. It's pretty much the thing of just keep saying being a digital artist means having to grow your connections, and you're going to have to start out drawing. It's like unless you have a very particular knack in stuff like that, I was still like developing my art style, so my early stuff kind of makes me cringe. But it's like having those connections and then just going, okay, now I can officially move people over to my original stuff and just going on to that.
So luring
like,
them in.
Yeah.
It's like lead magnets.
Yeah. It's, again, my pretty much example is as I was drawing a lot of Sonic and Pokemon, now as I was developing my own stuff, I was just like, now I can draw people in with my more original stuff, and that ended up making me my own character. It's like that I draw, which is pretty much all over.
Yeah, he
like,
has his own character.
Like, yeah, it's like it was essentially, it's like my mascot. If you can check my Twitter, the amount of like amazing fan art people that give me, it's like on top of my Discord is amazing, and I cannot thank those people enough. So
you also use what? Gratitude. Y'all see, he's going to give y'all exactly what I talk about every day. So LaFleur, his Twitter, what's your Twitter going? 𝗕𝗨𝗡𝗧?
It's 𝗕𝗨𝗧, 𝗕𝗢𝗡𝗧 with 3 E's.
So 𝗕𝗢𝗡𝗡𝗧 with 3 E's at the end.
Yeah.
Now about, did you want to address?
Yeah. Okay, so it's like, I'm glad she brought that up. So it's like, let's just, it's like, I know my mom's audience likes to be nosy, so let's just go ahead and spill the tea.
Why would you say that? We're just curious.
Yeah. It's a long story short, just to give you a synopsis.
Honestly, Bigo is nosy. Look, Bigo is nosy.
But yes,
go ahead.
Growing up, it's like my mom and dad had a very tumultuous relationship. Let's just say that. And so it's like, while she did allow him to be able to contact me and see me on the very, very rare occasion, just because of what was going on in his life at the time, eventually things kind of got mixy when I was a teenager. And so she said, you know what? He has some of his life together right now. It's like, so she wants me and my older sister, Maya, to be in his life again. And I'm just like, okay, that's fine. Wasn't exactly appreciative about it, especially because we have to move out of we had to move out of Florida, and I wanted to stay with all my friends in high school.
Yeah, I moved him out of Florida in 10th grade.
Yeah.
In the middle of 10th
grade.
By the end of 10th grade.
Yeah.
Took him away from all of his friends that he's ever known all of his life and moved him to Atlanta with his dad. I took him. I'll tell you why I did that, but go ahead. What happened?
But yeah, it's like after 2 years of character development and after 2 years of character development through very, very depressing means.
Very depressing.
Yeah, it was a very tough.
I was scared for my son for 2 years of his life.
A solid
I left him. I'm like, you only had one job to do, and I gave him to you. He was 16. What, 16?
Yep.
When I gave him to him, he almost broke my son in 2 years. He tried his best, because he was still broken. Like, my son went through homelessness. He stayed in a shelter. My son had to fend for himself his last couple of months of high school and found a shelter for himself, stayed in East Point so that he could go to school. He was going to school from the shelter every day he was left completely to his own devices at this point in time. I was not here. I was doing something else with my life at the time. We came back together collectively here to Florida.
Just as a quick midpoint, it's like, obviously I had the help of my sister. It's like at that
my daughter was still in Georgia.
It's like, yeah, she was still with her and living with one of her boyfriends. Actually, no, I think she was living with
Jonathan. Yeah.
Yeah. But it was just, it's like they just let me stay at the hotel night the day the night my dad and I just split off. So they just set me up with that.
Carol says she's proud of you.
Yeah, it's like, well, thank you. It's like
the one thing that I learned. What is the saying? Persistence overcomes resistance. Guess who I learned that from? The same person that put him in the predicament he was in. His father taught me persistence overcomes resistance. That's how he got me in the first place. And so my son persevered. He persevered We came back to Florida. There was some tumultuous, but he did what he had to do so he could do what he wanted to do. I will say this, my proudest moment, even though the dogs chewed it up.
It was having the diploma sitting on top of
So my son, tell him what you did and did not have to do in order to graduate. You moved back to Florida.
I moved back to Florida. It's like CPS was already aware of everything that was going on. So yeah, so they just went ahead after, because I could probably stay in that shelter for probably
and he was about to age out too.
It's like, yeah, I was literally about to, it's like, age out. I had to leave in May, which is the month of my birthday. So it wasn't even just that. It's like I had to stay there for a solid 3 weeks. But yeah, my sister went ahead. Like, yeah, my sister and my grandma went ahead and got me, it's like a mega bus, which I got off at the wrong stop and had to wait a solid hour for.
Yeah, he ended up. Now, I do need y'all to understand that he's left-handed. He sees in 3D. He sees the world in 3D. He does not see 2D like many individuals. I know a lot of people don't understand that because you don't even think about it until somebody says that. Many of us see the world in 2D. Quentin sees the world in 3D. He's a left-handed artist, and life was a lot of bit difficult for him. For those of you that know me, when he was growing up, Quentin had anger issues. He couldn't verbalize his thoughts. He couldn't express himself. And so he was the one I was just telling y'all about the other day. Literally every single day between him and my husband, I thought I was going to lose it because the school, Mr. Fuller, hey, QV, he was calling me every day to come get Quentin because Quentin was having all out fits of lost control and screaming at the top of his lungs like he was an opera singer, and didn't know that he was supposed to stop and take a pause because literally,
like, some people just had to sit there and go like, good Lord.
And then nobody could really control him except for my daughter Maya. She was the only one that could get him calm. So my mother and I coddled him a lot because we were fearful that life was going to be very difficult for him to handle. And then this happened to him after I drop him off with his father, thinking, okay, Quentin is prepared. He knows, he really doesn't know how to cook for himself yet, but he knows how to eat. He knows survival skills because my husband instilled in all of our children survival skills. They know how to work. They know how to get a job. They know how to do what they have to do in order to not go without. So he came back to Florida, and we were trying to get him back enrolled in school physically. Couldn't do that. Hey, pretty girl. So I tried to get him enrolled online. Couldn't do that. So reached back out to the school in Georgia.
Eventually, they said they know what the situation is, and they just said you can just finish out the rest of the assignments, and it's like that were assigned to you, it's like during that week, and you're good. We'll send you your diploma afterwards.
He did not have to take any final exams. All he had to do was finish his homework for that last week of school, for that last assignments before he left school. Finish those. He did not end up having to take final exams. He did not have to go through any of the other criteria. No, he did not get to walk across the stage, but they sent us his diploma, and it was big as hell too. Tori ate it. The other dog that's no longer with us, Tori ate it.
However, I didn't get to walk across the school that I graduated from.
But
guess what? I ended up going to the high school graduation of my old high school.
That he was
all of my friends graduated.
So he got to watch all of the people that he would have graduated with. It was bittersweet because he wished he could have been up on the stage with them, but he literally got to be here to watch the people that he grew up with and that he would have graduated with. He got to watch them graduate. So he attended their graduation ceremony.
Like the moment the graduation ceremony was over and my friend started noticing me in the audience, just sitting right at the back of it, people started crying.
The whole, like, he went from being the kid like, oh my God, why is Quentin here today? Oh my God, we got to put up with Quentin. He went from being the kid that everybody thought was quirky, weird, didn't nobody want to talk to him. he, picked on him, to being the damn cool kid.
Like,
they didn't even do all that. They just, he didn't know how to socially.
Again, which is like, it's like you say that it's like that I speak in 3D, and like it's like that I understand the world in 3D, which is why I'm like,
thank you, y'all.
It's like I always remember. It's like, I'm not sure if this is a touchy topic or not, but it's like I always remember when we were, it's like in therapy, and you've like mentioned how it's like some people said that it's like that they wanted to put me on Ritalin. I don't exactly know all the specifics.
Yeah, they wanted to put him on Ritalin or Adderall because they said that he had ADHD.
Which honestly, it's just like, I'm not 100% sure, but as time has gone on and I started looking into, like, I love understanding it's like psychology. I don't have a freaking degree, but I love understanding how energy works, and like I understand how I like understanding how other people's brains work, and just trying to be just like my mom. It's a huge empath. I cannot be around like very long energy, but it's also because understanding as time has gone on and I started to reevaluate things, I understand that I now tend to have very intense emotions, and not being able to express things just like even as I'm doing now, it is hard to express things sometimes and articulate. Number one, because I'm put on the spot, but it's also just the fact that yes, but it's also just the fact that it's like, just with when it came to other people who had the same type of mentality as me, I'm starting to go on and realize that I am more than likely on the spectrum, in terms of just the thing that when like we joke about it all the time, but when you've noticed me just kind of like talking to myself, that is me just having my inner monologue be vocalized outward. Mainly it's in the sense of, if you tend to have that, like some people cannot turn that part of their brain off, or very rarely have it. It is almost a sign that someone is potentially on the spectrum. So it's just I'm fine for that, because they know even then it's just having this does not mean that you are functionally or mentally just incapable of doing other things. It's just harder for me to do it than other things. And Rosa, my boss at my job, who is essentially now my third mother. I'm I say that after Denise, so now officially it's I have a third mother, who basically looks after me. It's I've explained this type of stuff to her, and as I've gone into research, it's my hyperactivity, my tendency to just veer off into one thing, even after just veering off into one other thing, it's very representative or indicative of me just having some type of spectrum, or just ADHD. I don't want to say
one thing though, Miss Johnson and Mr. Hennessy, two of his therapists. One, Miss Johnson was a school therapist, and Miss First Lady, our cousin, said, "You are nephew. Fuck they spectrum. You are imperfectly perfect." And that was one of the things, because for those of you that also know, God speaks to me in birth dates and names. So him and one of my nephews were born May 22nd. They were born the same day. They have a lot of similarities with their mind racing. And I've explained to y'all, I've put it more visual for you all, because I'm more verbally, I can express myself verbally to make you visualize. If you've seen the movie Secret Window with Johnny Depp, or you've seen Minority Report with Tom Cruise, where it's like a Dewey Decimal System, where it's a card catalog. In my brain, stuff moves like this. I take this, I segment it. This goes up here, that goes down there. Okay, I got to do this, and this. Now, if I was to try and tell you and get it out, I'm going to have to hit that, go over here, come back here, go up there, come back here, go up there, come back here. That's where I get that saying, don't worry, I'm squirreling, but I'm not nuts. They're going to bring them all back home, because our minds will divert out and go off on a tangent. However, thank God we don't smoke that much weed that we won't forget what the hell we was talking about in the first place. So the adversities that we've been through, he's experienced a lot of adversities that I still, as a mother, beat myself up about, even from inception of Quentin, that I have shared with him personally to let him know the difficulties in life, that I love you and how difficult it was to be a mother, just like caring for another human being. Right. And so those times where I didn't know how to help Quentin, I prayed over him. That's why when he said he got another mama, thank you, God, another woman is in his life that's going to watch over him, protect him until he finally, because he ain't worried about having, he ain't worried about spending money on a woman right now. He ain't worried about spending. He's like, he good with keeping his money to himself. Um, so grateful and thankful that until, a woman does come in his life that is his partner, that everybody that comes into my children's life, I've sent out prayers, continuously send out prayers. Hey, Felicia, that people watch over them, right? That I pray for the people that come in contact and align with them. I also pray for the people that prey on them. Okay. Because my children have been preyed on. However, when it comes to it, they're more prepared for situations that are adverse situations. So at this point in your life, when it comes to, because we've always also taught y'all, if you want to, you can work a 9 to 5 anywhere. You can always find a job as long as they're hiring. You can always find a job, right? And we know we can always find, hey, Felicia, a job in fast food, if nothing else. Why? Because people always have to eat. People always have to eat. So when it comes to your dreams, though, we taught y'all, do something that you love to do and that you would do whether or not
it made money.
So knowing what these two things in life is what we did in order to set them up for success. Always know how to get a job. When they ask you, let's see if you remember this, because you ain't had to interview in a while. When they come around and the interviewer asks you, okay, do you have any questions for me? What's the last question you ask them?
Yes, when do I start?
Honey, we know how to get a job. We ain't gonna tell you all the secrets before that. My husband will be teaching that when he starts his mentoring back up. But when it comes to social media, because there's the ups and downs about social media. It can be depressing, it can be engaging, interactive, it can make you laugh, it can make you cry, it can make you depressed. How do you approach social media from the personal side? What do you do when it comes to things like that? Last question, you can go then.
Well, it's like, honestly, it's like, because it's like I love, it's like talking about this stuff.
He loved going live. You remember Periscope days?
Yes.
He used to ask me, "Mommy, can I go live with you?"
Yes. Like, yeah, it's like, trust me, if me and my mom like ran a business.
We had our own show. We did have our own Periscope show for a minute.
Right. I'm just gonna borrow the ottoman.
Oh, here, I'll move over. Move it over this way.
I get to join this. It's like, yeah, surprise! I get to join the stream now. This was not planned.
No, this is impromptu. And honey, I want Kairos time. Oh yeah.
Yeah, can I step? It's like I stepped over something and noticed it down. Like, oh god.
It's Kairos time, honey. Just make it opportune time. Go on and get in there. Okay.
All right. Oh, you good?
All right.
All right.
Go ahead.
What was the question?
So when it comes to social media, how do you handle it? You talked about, how you handle it professionally, telling them about your niche, showing up, being consistent, putting in, being your organic, authentic self. But then people also use social media on the personal side of it. And sometimes that can deter you, especially if you're using it for making money. And you see the drama, the depression, so how do you set up your social media, either your timeline or your time on social media personally, so that you don't get caught up in the rabbit hole?
Right. So it's like, so basically, well, I think it's smart to establish the fact that it's like, if you're going to make your personal life, like your private life, your identity on social media, not only that, like monetize it, it's not very it's not very conducive to like someone's like mental health, especially because like you're taking a risk because now people know about you and what you do in your spare time. So doing that is a big risk because now everyone knows you, like everyone knows about you,
In
which
your private life.
so it's like doing that will it's like it will lead like a lot to return, which is why it's like they say it's like don't put your
Private
life
life on
online.
social media.
Like because once it's on there, somehow it's like because once it's on there forever.
Now, just like we talked about with your dad and what you've been through, we didn't express that information when it was first happening because it was too sensitive. Y'all saw I almost started crying then. It's a sensitive subject, but we've overcome it. And now we see the lesson behind why it happened. Because, of course, as a mom, back then, I'm like, why is my son going through this? When you share, if you decide to share, make sure you're sharing from a place where you are still, even if you're still healing, you're healed enough to deal with it. So you can help others and not get trapped back into the heartbreak that you were experiencing as you were going through that moment. All right. So what else you do to not fall in a rabbit hole? Not share your personal life or not share your personal life that you're not willing to share or you don't want nobody to keep them skeletons in your closet. Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
It's also just like there's honestly just like a basic thing. If anyone has ever heard the term being terminally online, that it's like it's like used in a joking manner, but it's like there are some people who just spend and form their entire identity just around social media and just being online, and that is not very good because like at some point you just like even when I'm just sitting, it's a drawing and just being on Discord with my friends throughout like the entire day. It's like occasionally it's like get up. It's like I stand outside, just like give myself a breather, walk around. I do so many it's like other things around the house
to get away from social media.
Yeah, to just know that it's like well, I'm like lucky that it's like my part of social media isn't isn't filled with very obnoxiously toxic people in that section of the word on my end.
They're just silly. They're gamers.
Like, well, it's like it's not even just that. It's a multitude of things, but it's like just
creative.
It's like just being around that general toxic behavior, specifically on Twitter, is just not very good. So it's just like if you don't have like a very like if you feel like very it's like weak-minded or just sensitive to that like type of stuff, it's important for you to get off of that. Like I'm used to this like kind of stuff because it's like because I basically use the internet for it's like most of my life. It's like even like being at like 11, I started having like it's like social friends. It's like even games. It's like gotten to, it's like to meet some of them
because we've been a gamer family
like,
since
it's
they
like
were
we
little.
are a very tech heavy family. Like again, it's like Danny even pointed it out the other week. We can literally all just sit in the living room,
and we have everybody has sat in the living room and gamed at the same damn time. Just chilling because we are a gaming family.
But don't put your private life on the internet if you're like not willing to like deal with the constant like backlash and just heat with it. But it's the thing of to go back to what you said about just being authentic on anything.
Mm-hmm.
I personally feel that it's like even the professional sense. That's what I've been raised on doing of just being honest. And it's like when we had like that like whole argument like during the pandemic, you guys noticed that you guys have like raised me to stand in my convictions.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what
honey, we got mad at him.
Like and it's just like I refuse to believe it because it's like what it's like because I'm simply just doing what it's like you and to a certain extent it's like even it's like dad had taught me of just be honest, and when you know when something is true,
even don't let anybody try to change it.
It's like because it's like you guys raised me on being honest, so it's like as I got older and started to learn for myself, there are some things where I'm just looking like yes that like might be it's like true it's like in some sense,
your life
like yes, but it's like what did I it's like always say well that's you not me.
Look, he used to get on my nerves with that, like yeah that's you not me, because he's as y'all can see he's a young black man. the art, what we're speaking of right now was a situation where we were talking about what was going on with young black men being gunned down and situations like that. He doesn't know what that world is like. He hasn't experienced that, and I'm grateful and thankful that he's been fortunate enough not to have any racial tension ever in his life. He's been raised around a multitude of people. So my son has been raised colorblind when it comes to society, and he doesn't watch news or anything like that. So when it comes to situations like Ferguson, or us hearing about that,
I'm Helen Keller to a lot of stuff.
He is.
It's like, even then, it's like when I have to go in, it's like and do like my own research, I'm still going to be of the mindset of, because I remember when I was just like casually just like watching, like, it's like a right wing streamer, and you guys like mentioned that it's like, oh well, it's just like, well, shouldn't be black, and I answered very quickly of, well, that shouldn't matter, because if the answer is to try and get to the truth, it shouldn't matter. It's like who it's coming from, because it's like this was something. It's like, also, it's like in a sense that it's like I learned at work, where it's just like there was someone where I straight up did not like working with them, and it took me. It's like ended up leaving that job for a different one. That it's like someone is like told me that it's like, hey, it's like, well, it's like you did start. It's like wavering. It's like a lot of that shit, and it's like he did have a point, which is why, for when it comes to even people you don't like or just do not, it's like, agree with, when someone is telling the truth or says something that stands by your beliefs, it's important that you still, it's like, have that. Being a rational human being and being able to understand that just because I don't like this person does not mean that they are not capable of having a point or showing me something that I was wrong of myself. Like, I stand by this, where it's like, yes, it is your opinion. It's like, even from certain like fun, it's like little fun, but it's like just like offhand, it's like conversation about it's like minor stuff to it's like major stuff. Yes, it is your opinion until it's proven wrong. So it's like, yes. So
he does have a very strong opinion. When I told y'all, there are times we have conversations and I'm like, well, let me get my dictionary, because I don't know what the hell that word means, sir. Like, he hits me with words like that. So I appreciate you stopping in today. I didn't even know you were coming by today.
Well, I told Danny, because it's like I got busy yesterday, so it's like I looked at the time, it's like, oh god.
Okay. So you came to see. This is your Sunday visit on a Monday for Father's Day too.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, yeah, this is my Father's Day visit, but yeah, it was. I'm very fortunate. It's like, at the end of the day, I am very fortunate for having her and like Danny in my life, even through all of the
tumultuous situations.
It's like, yeah, for even all of the very like adverse like things that I've gone through, which, like, again, after like character development has like settled in, I'm confident to say that it's just like
linguistic.
It's like, yeah, I'm confident in saying that, yeah, I'm just kind of, it's like at a point where I will just accept like things where I'm like, I accept that I don't know everything. It's like, I understand. It's like, I'm 23. I accept that I don't know everything, and I don't have the time to, it's like, always understand everything. So when it just comes to, it's like, and this wraps around, it's like all the way back to, it's like keeping your peace. There are things in life where it's like the people have to understand everything in your life can somehow be a distraction. It's like from just the things that you do.
Look, me messing with that right now.
Yeah. But yes, it's like just basic things of just like in your routine that you, it's like, incorporate. It's like, whether it's a bad habit or not, something in your life to a degree is a distraction. So it's like, whether or not, it's like what that distraction is, I can't determine, because I'm not you. So it's, at the end of the day, just stand by, it's like, who you are. That's kind of, it's like why, it's like you say, it's like I was it's like weird quirky kid. That's kind of why I was known in lights, it's like throughout, it's like high school, because people can understand that I'm confident with just who I am.
Yeah. And that was one of the things that I was fearful of, that my fear of what difficulties he may have in life, that he wouldn't be able to accept himself if others were judgmental of him, and that would break him. um I look for those parents out there, that are wondering whether or not you're doing a good job. Nobody's perfect. He sat here and told you there's some situations we ain't telling y'all about, ain't none of your business, you will never hear about it. But our family has been through ups and downs like everybody else's family. We've used social media, gaming, um evidently we restrict parents to try and break those cycles, the generational cycles, so I can sit down with my son and have a conversation honestly and openly with him. Thank you, Miss Tila. And talk about some of the hardships that we've been through, some of the adversities we've been through, understanding that it's not what happens to you,
it's what happened for you.
Honey, my children will repeat some of these things like it, because there is joy in repetition. Because if I'm not around, if nothing else, I'm a cliche kind of chick. I'm a simile, metaphor, alliteration kind of chick. And I didn't have the best example playbook from my parents growing up. Don't nobody have a real playbook when it comes to this. All we're doing is the best that we can do with what we already know how to do, and make it better, making it better than we found it. And what I tell y'all, I did not want to break my children. I bent them a little bit, but there are some grown adults out here that were completely broken by their parents, don't know how to speak or look for help, or say that, yeah, there's something going on with me and I need to address that. Being honest with ourselves, like, I'll pick on him sometimes and be like, did you eat any vegetables, or are you just eating pizza every day? Could you at least put because I would feed them pizza and make them eat salad along with it, or some kind of vegetables. So I'm like, get some roughage in you.
It's like, yeah, it's just like in recent times, it's like the reason why I keep salads inside the fridge
keep some roughage, possibly can. Because again, these little things in life, when he had faced those adversities while he was in Georgia, it kept him going in some way, shape, or form. It's a disconnect somewhere. Identify the problem and do your best, honey, to fix it, to disconnect. And that's why sometimes you do need to disconnect from the people in your life that mean you no good, or they are an attachment as opposed to an assignment. They're attached, they're draining, they just want to take what they can from you. They want you to give to them, but the laws of reciprocity are not something that they live by. So make sure you have assignments. You said them greens, Miss Curl. Come on, them greens. Tell her they good for you. They keep you regular, honey. They keep you regular. So I appreciate y'all. We about to get out of here. It's 12:13. Thank you. So just in case you didn't know, sir, we're over here on Restream. We got YouTube and Kick going. Okay. We had, this is Bigo. We were on IG. IG broke. I don't know. We broke IG. Oh, you God. See, it didn't reconnect. Yeah. But we also started a podcast. So recordings from today. Now I'm really gonna have to edit it because he didn't came in here. So we will break it up, and I will make it a two-parter on the podcast. I'll do my morning part, and then I'll do a second one, bring you in. So tell the people. I don't need you to answer all of them, but tell them who you are and what you do. Go ahead and promote yourself real quick. You don't have to do these, but just tell them who you are and what you do.
Anyways, hey, my name is Quentin. I also go by Quincy on social media. I am just I draw. I mainly it's in art and cartoons. I'm just out here I'm literally just out here doing what I like and just hoping other people like it, and just draw what I want to draw.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I don't know how, any other way to say it, but I'm just doing what I think I'm doing is right.
Come on. And I think it's so cute that it's Quint Z,
Yes.
because I was going to name him Quincy.
Yes.
So it sounds like that. I was actually going to name him Quincy. But then he would have been
Yeah, I would have been fine.
Quincy Jones.
Yes.
He actually was going to have the whole name. I was going to name him Quincy D. Light Jones. He would have probably hated me at this point in his life. Thank you, y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you, Crystal. So, somebody, DJ LaFleur, he actually to beat you here.
Mhm.
He was in here. He said you should come to Bigo, and I told him, that's when I was saying, yeah, Bigo is not where his niche is. It's a good place to make money for some people, but because of who he is
and what I associate myself with to a degree,
there's too much drama on Bigo, because that would be him opening up his peace that he has protected. That means leaving it open, because even though I stay in my corner, y'all see people come over here and he doesn't have to show up that way. And he live streamed on
Picardo
TV.
Like again, it's like I've had to take a break. Time management, I swear.
Look,
it annoys me because I only have. I take 2 days off during my entire time. We are workaholics in my family. I take two full days off in my entire work week, because I work full time as a trainer at Shake Shack. And again, this is why I'm glad that it's like being who I am. I can bring that authenticity and my level of grit, because it's like a thing. Most people in and out of work call me. It's like curse. It's like just a little bit.
Yes, just you already got away with one. It's like you already got away with one.
But yes, it's like try and keep it PG-13. People know me as a smartass. I'm very sarcastic.
I'm fine with that one. I thought you were about to drop an F-bomb.
No. It's like I am very sarcastic.
You can curse around him.
Yes. It's like I'm very sarcastic. I'm very nonchalant.
Not me.
Yes. It's like I'm very sarcastic. I'm very nonchalant.
Very.
Today, I try to be honest and I try to be considerate, like other people's feelings, because this is something that I've learned going through the master, her husband, my father, basically. It's like my stepfather.
Your father.
Yes. Is that yes, you can be a smartass, but not having a level of charisma does not make it endearing. It's the fact that it's like I have been told I exude little brother energy, which makes sense.
He does.
It's like which makes sense.
He does.
So
y'all know what he means by little brother energy.
Of just being annoying, but not to the level of just I don't want to associate with you. It's just the thing of just like, why do you insist on being the way that it is? My answer to just a lot of things, because it's like this is just something that I live by. Sometimes it's better. It's like sometimes in life you have to do what's funny, not what's right.
Yeah, like
yes,
like when you walk up to your mother and put your elbow on top of her head.
Yeah, like this. Anyway.
And he pets me like, y'all see, how many times has he been here? He's petted me like 3 times, y'all.
Yes.
Have you seen that? He pets me like I'm a little person. I know I'm little compared to you, sir, but you don't have to pet me like I'm your little chihuahua.
I guess it's like sometimes I will intentionally just crouch down just a little bit just to match her height.
See, that's one of the real reasons I miss my mother, because she was the shortest of us all.
Yep.
So we could all pick on her. Now I'm the shortest person in the family. That's not well. Bria's shorter than me, ain't she?
Yes.
Okay, so we pick on Bria.
I think she's like 5. It's like because you're like what 5'6". I think she's.
I'm 5'6". Exactly. Speaking to existence, I'm gonna grow 2 inches overnight. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you, sir. I really do.
Of course.
Oh, give me confirmation, honey, because he knows there are days, like I said, I still cry and be like, ooh, I didn't do right by Quentin. Ooh, I could have done so much better by him. But what he has learned is that despite the adversities, he's still got to maintain. There's at a certain point in life where, yeah, my parents put me through some shit, but when am I responsible for the shit I'm putting myself through?
it's learning. It's learning accountability. It's learning honesty, and it's just
Honey, I'm so glad my son came here today because he just confirming everything I be saying every day. Y'all, I don't be just saying this shit. Yes, Miss Teal, I'm gonna grow 2 inches overnight. You talk like my ex-brother-in-law. He's a graduate, top 10 Clement University. Yes, come on. Well, yeah, and many of us, this lineage, this generation, mine and after on my side, we'll give college a try. But if it ain't with us, honey, if it is not for us, if we don't like it, we don't love it, we don't want no more of it, and we'll do it ourselves because we know how to learn for free on the internet. I've taught my kids, and they know if they need any kind of classes or any kind of education that require
there are so
a
many
program,
there are so many
we can
alternatives
learn for
online.
free online. We
There
don't
are
pay
so
for
many
education,
there are so many alternatives online
honey,
for significantly cheaper. Again, stuff like
or free.
Skillshare exists.
Because right, and because Full Sail want our money. So look, but I appreciate.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I'm keeping the iPad, which now I have to. It's like
Yeah,
again because I have drawn so much that it actively took up the storage on my iPad.
It didn't take. Look, it shouldn't have took that long as an iPad. I'm just playing with you, Apple people. But yes, we went to Full Sail. Look, we went to Full Sail, and we decided it wasn't for us, but we walked away. We may have not walked away with a Full Sail degree, but we got an iPad out of the deal. Hey, come on, honey. So yes, college ain't for everybody. College is not for everybody, and college is not going to determine that you get a job. Because I know a lot of unemployed. It can, yes, it makes you look good, but all it shows is you pass grades as opposed to are you able to do the work? Because now it looked good, your paper looked good, but do you look good in person? So don't, because I have, like I said, there's nothing wrong with going to college. College is a great place for the people that college was built for the people that find their vibe in college. I enjoyed college. I went through college during different world times, so I really loved college because I literally went to college during the same time a different world came out. So I loved it. But then after my sophomore year, based on my situation, I was like, I don't know if I like this so much. And I already found out about open source. I was like, I'm paying them how much to teach me, not guarantee me a job, but as long as I got the internet, I can go learn the same things. Y'all, literally, there's a foundation, and we'll go ahead and share because I love to share. Honey, 𝗓𝗨 Foundation, SAYLOR, 𝗓𝗨 Foundation, SAYLOR, completely open source schooling where you can even get proctored or certified testing in the degree in the field. Honey, computer science, business administration, English lit, study skills, self skills, psychology, sociology. Get it. No charge. Free. You ain't got to pay anybody. Whole classes and courses taught by Princeton, Harvard, Brown, Yale instructors. You also get access to MIT courses. Honey, work with me. 𝗓𝗨 Foundation. Go ahead and use it because he will even tell you when they were little, they had homework, and then I do what? Find homework for them online to do. I would give them extra homework to reinforce what they were learning or to help them so that they weren't hindered, ever, never left back, or have any issues. So there's free learning out here. You ain't got to pay no SNHU, no ABCDU, no WGU. Pay attention at 𝗓𝗨 Foundation. I appreciate you too. We getting out of here. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know what I'm about to say. If you know me, my name is Marta the Smarter. I'm going to tell you, honey, go be great. Go be the greatest you that you can be. You were the only one sent here. I don't care if you got a cousin that looked like you. I don't care if you have a twin. You were the only one sent here. You may have a look-alike. You may have a sound-alike, but you are you, honey. And God sent you here. Your creator sent you here to be great. Be the greatest you that you were meant to be. Not compete with anybody else, not try and be like anybody else. You can be inspired, you can be aspired, but you need to be your authentic, organic, true self and be happy as a choice. Happiness is a choice. So I love y'all. And y'all know this is yours, your mark. One and only, not another one like it. This is your fingerprint. Out of all the millions and billions of people that have come and are to go, not another one like it. There is no replica. It's one of a kind. So go leave your mark on the world. Honey, and if you can't do no good, just leave it better than you found it. I love each and every last one of you. And if I don't see y'all tomorrow, good afternoon, good evening, good night.